Oh, I didn't expect you to be waiting for me. Did it really go by slowly for you? I kind of feel like we just met again. Well, we only had a few minutes to meet then. So now, as promised, if you really do want my time, it's yours. Love at first sight? Do you actually believe in something like that? I can't say if I do or don't, because I usually don't look at people. I usually just mind my own business. It's nothing against people. I just don't know what kind of expression they want from me. What it is they see in me. Or what I'm supposed to say to them, seeing them. It's usually like looking into an infinite void. There's no beginning or end, and I feel lost. Like no matter what I say, it's going to end the same. I guess you could say my relationship with things isn't like most. Whereas most people seem so expressive and vivid, my view on it is everyone has their own goals. It's rare if two coincide. Yes, I like to help him. He's my friend, and he'd be lost without me. I guess through what I'm doing, I found a love for volleyball. But love is a strange word, one I don't fully understand. So you're trying to say you're sweet on me or something? I don't blame you so much as I worry our definitions might be so different. It's okay. I suppose trial and error has its merit sometimes. And with you, I do feel we might just have a connection. I just don't know it yet. If it's only because you're Kuro's cousin, or because I actually... It's too early to know anything like that. Sorry if that's not the answer you wanted to hear from me. I'm afraid I'm not very good at giving people the right answers sometimes. Mostly because I don't know when to stop. What's appropriate here might not be appropriate there. The point is, I'm not sure I can give an answer to your confession. Mostly because I just barely know you. And are you sure your feelings are really understood? That I could even be half the things you want me to be? Love isn't exactly something that's as easy as volleyball. No, if I hit the ball and set it in a certain way, it'll always work. At least the variables are things I can see. Things I understand. But with love, it's like wading through a river at night. There's no way to tell how deep or where I'm going. It's like trying to find my way out of a maze. It's nothing. It's that expression of yours. It suits you. I'm not sure how else to say it. Just, it suits you. Was it rude of me to laugh? Sorry if it was. I just thought it's better to be honest if I think something's funny. And your expression was. Do you think I'm weird now? Because I expressed myself that way. I'm glad you don't think I'm weird. I'm not sure I'd know how to respond if you did. A lot of people have thought I was weird. They think my hair's weird. Or my attitude. If not for Kuro, I might not have the confidence to say I'm proud of who I am. It took me a lot to find out what I wanted to do. It's okay. You don't have to feel bad. If you feel a certain way, express it how you see fit. Anyone who judges you, they don't really understand you. They're trying to, maybe, but they're not trying hard enough. But that's just my opinion. In my opinion, in the greater scheme of things, it doesn't always matter. I think feelings matter just as much. And if your feelings lead you somewhere, it's probably for a reason. People tend to stick by people they enjoy their company. And if you enjoy mine, it makes sense you'd want to spend more of it. Though it's kind of confusing. I didn't take you for someone who would enjoy my company. Mostly because people think I'm gloomy. Do I not seem gloomy? It's good to hear that you think that way. I don't normally care what people think of me, but it made me feel warm and fuzzy to hear that you think of me that way. Trust me, I don't normally feel that much. At least outwardly. I live in my head, so to speak. I would say that makes you unique, which is more than I can say about most. If only because I don't know most. I may not fully know you, but I think I've studied enough to understand why you might like me. Is it that you're physically attracted to me? Is not too direct. I hope I didn't scare you or anything. It's just, sometimes I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say. So I do actions like this. Give me that piece of paper if you don't need it. I can give you a demonstration. Look. Like this. And you have a grin. It might not be the coolest hobby, but I've gotten quite quick with it. Do you like it? I'm glad you like it. This might sound weird, but do you like my name? Why do I ask? It's kind of simple, really. I think my name is kind of weird. I don't hate it or anything. It's just I feel alienated. Sometimes. As if I'm some kind of entity that's different from most. It may seem simple, but I feel like I'm dreaming. Like I'm always dreaming. If that makes sense. Like the world is one big dream. And someday, I'll wake up from it. Though I'm scared of where I'll wake up. That's why I don't want the dream to end. Poetic? I'm not sure I'd call it that. But it's definitely how I view the world. It's a big, beautiful place. With a lot of people I'd like to get to know a little more. But to hear we have so much in common is also kind of intimidating. Mostly because the more I have in common with someone, the less I think, and when I'm not thinking, I get anxious. Do you understand that? Isn't it impossible to turn off your brain? At least that's what a lot of people have told me. They have trouble stopping the thoughts. I do too. Just not as dramatic as most. I just don't really see the point in it. If I'm going to behave a certain way, I'll do it for myself. Falling in love is strange. You're strange. And I'm not sure how you do what you do. But you're special. I just haven't figured out how. And why. Maybe it's just physical attraction. You're gorgeous. Did I say something strange? I told you, I just say how I feel. And if how I feel is that, then I'll tell it to your face. I'll tell you exactly how beautiful you are. And I could go into detail, if that's what you want. A lot of the things I do, I guess I just do them because they seem like a me thing to do. How I feel is pretty simple. Don't worry. Just be yourself. If you want me to fall in love with you, isn't that the best way? After all, if you're yourself, it'll be that much easier. You won't have to hide anything, or make up for something later. You'll be able to be that beautiful person in front of me that I'm physically attracted to. You remind me why I try my best. Even sometimes I forget that. It's like this endless void. Apathy. It's something I struggle with, but I want to try my best to make this date special, so would you like to go to the water park with me? I know it's later in the day, but I figured we could have fun. Maybe try something both of us never really do. I don't know why it came to mind. It just seemed like a place you'd go on a date for, doesn't it? It's not too bad, is it? Too shabby? I'll keep trying, and be sure to make things better, just in case I let you down. I tend to take what I want, and I guess what I want right now is to figure out how I really feel about you. And if I feel something, if it's right for us to be together. Do you wonder that too? You must want the answer as well. Then maybe I can steal that answer, along with you. You see, I like to make a plan of things. At least if I can. If I can make that plan, it seems like it's that much more likely to happen. You should really relax. It's okay. Everything will be fine. I just get that feeling. And here we are. Before you know it. Did you bring something to wear? Oh. So your plans got canceled. I'm sorry to hear that. But it's good that you had a swimsuit underneath. I wouldn't have thought to do that. Unless it was today. Lucky for me, I bought these on the way. Somehow I predicted you. I thought, maybe, since you asked earlier for my time, you'd want something like this. That because who you are, and how you looked at me, you might seriously want to date me. Is it strange to make predictions? I think it's the only way I can survive. Otherwise, I think I'm hopeless, which I don't think it's very sustainable. That's why I want it to be nice. I want to make sure that when I say something, it has meaning behind it. But sometimes, actions speak the loudest. And I know sometimes people misunderstand my actions. I have a lot to work on myself, as well as being more outspoken, since a lot of people seem to misunderstand me. They misunderstand what I stand for, and especially what I want. I bet a lot of people think I have no interest in a girlfriend or boyfriend, or any lover in the world. But it's not entirely true, because for maybe the first time in my life, I think I've fallen for someone. It feels so strange being able to say this to you, but I think I'm more than physically attracted. Through talking with you, getting to know you, understanding and prediction, I think I've made a good educated guess that you'd be the love of my life. Though I wish it was all analytical. I'm glad it's not too. It's best this way. I'm even smiling a little. It's not something I'm used to doing. I smile here and there, but it's just not the same, you know. This is a smile that's just for you. And I don't want to share it with everyone. It's one I'm going to share with you, though. A lot more, I hope. I'm sure there's a lot of things we could do. But of all of them, I think what excites me the most is holding your hand. It may not seem like something to get excited about, but to me it's as exciting as a roller coaster. Certain things a lot of people don't consider very important. I consider them very important. And first loves aren't something you get more than once. I want to make sure I do this right. Don't worry. If we're meant to be, then I'm sure it's going to work out. Trust me, my predictions usually aren't wrong. In fact, I'd say they're at least a 90% chance of us working out. Come on, let's go for a swim. I've been meaning to ask, is there a reason why you keep looking at me like that? You keep staring to my lips, and then back down again. It's kind of like you want to kiss me. We should be careful. These changing rooms, we're breaking the rules by being here. It's meant for one person, not two. It's a changing and shower room.